Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another stinking and awful day in Athkatla, because we're down in the sewers here, and unfortunately, we're here to stay. So, don't despair. We'll be making it out of here at some point in the future. However, don't forget how the surface of Athkatla looks. Beautiful. The sun, the birds, the trees, everything. However, we might take a while to get there though. And I've also noticed I didn't actually press the save button last time, so I have to kill these shadows yet again. However, this time around we can actually defuse the trap. There we go. Now maybe this time around we actually won't get level drained. That's a wraith. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe we'll get level drained again. Oh well. As long as it's Keldon, it's probably fine. We've got a Shadow Fiend and a normal Shadow. Gonna have Keldon in front so he can get hit. And now let's go on the Shadow Fiend. Thank you for stunning me. And again. Right, dispelling. And one more Wraith, I believe. A Wraith and a Shadow, to be exact. Who's first? Shadow. Ooh, no. Damn it! I did not want him to get level drained too! Yeah. I hate my life sometimes. Why do you have to stay in front, Animan? Why? Well, fine. You only need one though. Yes, would like to rest.
I'll help however I can.
Ugh. You, restore him. And you, restore Keldon. The worst part in Dungeon Dragons, the 2nd edition, is that. Level draining. I hate it with passion. Right. We're not going to stay here though, we're gonna move on now. I'm gonna go down these stairs. And if you think we could just open this door, you're absolutely wrong, because we cannot do that right now. What we can do is we can go down, and before we do that we're gonna save here. And then we shall see what awaits us down in the darkness here. Also, I'd like to do something that you might think like, what? Why would you do that? Well, I'm going to use this. Right, that should give us some possibility of going around here. The bad thing is that there are spiders spawning here. The good thing is we can kill them pretty easily. However, I didn't do that because of this. And you will see why in a second. These spiders are pretty simple creatures. Nothing really I have to fear about them. Now, this thing, however,
what? Is there a griffin about?
Is a mouth of a person, basically, or should resemble one. Now, we can loot this, no problem. However, there's a special thing that you can do here, so that you can actually activate something more than that. What that is, we're gonna see that in a second. After I'm done writing these spells into my spell book. Oh, he can't use that spell, because he's an illusionist. Oh, and I see I don't... Oh, man. I definitely need to learn that. Again. Whew! Luckily, I did. Right, let's fill these up again. 2 times this. Actually 1 time and 1 time that. Now, if I press the question mark here, this will happen. There's a wandering horror here and a sword spider. And you want to kill them as soon as you can. Now this is bad. Do I have? Oh, I have. Lovely. And I thought this would work. Maybe it does not. Oh, this is not good. Well, this doesn't help me.
Don't yell. I can hear you just fine.
This is not good. This is not good. What can I do to elevate this? How far is the sword spider? That's uninjured. That's barely hurt. Right, time to hope that magic missile will solve my problems. Does it have? Oh yes, of course it has magic resistance. What else did I think it might have? Ooh, come on, people.
Jon Johnson at your service.
Great, just great. Alright, I suppose we have to do something else for this. Do this. Right, lower the magic resistance. Did it just die? How did it... Oh, Draconia's back. Nice, thank you. That's actually the best thing I can hear for the whole time now. Lovely. Now, how about the other 3? They're just standing there. He was actually fighting with us, interestingly enough. Very well. Well, this didn't go as planned, especially because I didn't think about the fear part. But I suppose it's expected. But things are just not going always as they should be. It is time to heal up though. I don't want to rest as I previously said because I feel that taking too much time might initiate Jan's quest in the way of that he's forced to leave, and that is something I definitely do not want here to have happen. Because Jan is the only one that can detect traps here. So if he's gone, I have no chance of detecting any traps. Oh look! Gibblings! I waited so long for these things to cut them down. Can you remember the Gibblings from Baldur's Gate 1? The first enemies that you met in the game! That's exactly what these things are. Poor little creatures that just cannon fodder. However, they serve their purpose well. Now, as far as I remember, there should be something coming up pretty soon here along this way. Oh, mummies? Really? Well, I didn't think about that. Alright. Time to shoot them, I suppose. We need to kill these ghasts as quickly as we can. And then we can switch our attention to the mummies. And it's not a good thing that Animan's actually in front there, because he has one of the lowest armor classes of all the people. There we go. Also important to notice, you can only hold mummies with magic weapons. That's something you should probably know at this point. Also, I need some cure disease. Luckily, I have cure disease. Disease, also one of those things I do not like at all. A great tear in the earth has split asunder the structure before you. The roof of the structure is covered in tiny but intricate designs. You would do well to investigate them. Yep, we shall. Also, we shall be going up. Whoops. That was not planned. Yep. Jan is turned to stone. Nalia is dead, and the rest of us just gained a lot of damage. Now, I do not think I actually have what I need to return her. Well, her maybe, but not Jan. She got stoned to flesh. I feel I need to reload this. That sucks. That sucks. But the good thing is I actually saved before the gibberling, so I don't have to do the stuff with the vampire thingy again. Ugh. Yes, Animan, get hit by gibberlings, the most basic monsters in the game. There we go. Right. Well, that was unfortunate. Should have remembered that trap, actually. Good thing is, we now know that there is a trap, so we will be slightly more cautious. And with slightly, I mean a lot. Now this time around, I shall be sending Traconia forward. Also, you two shoot on these ghasts.
Very well. Should be fun.
Right, we're gonna kill these ghasts off first again. And then we're gonna move everyone forward. And kill those mummies. Quickly if we can, please. Oh, and get Animan back, because he's the only one that can actually do the cure disease spell. Because if it's going to interrupt it all the frickin' time, he won't be able to cast them, will he? That's fine. Draconia can take it. I'm actually wondering if they hit -6 so well. I mean, -6 is a pretty dang good armor class. But they seem to be taking that quite easy on me. Now, Jan, would you do us the honor, please? Not quite sure I want to get everyone killed again. So, better safe than sorry. And that was a terrible pun. I know. Time to do a puzzle, though, because we can't get across here. And if you read this here, or see this, you know that you can click this thing. So we're gonna do it. Let's see. The bridge has fallen and ends in death. Call forth the name to summon the path. What is the bridge? Well, what could it be? What ends in death? Life is my answer. Life is the bridge that must end in death, though duty may hold it at bay. You have spake of the bridge, but this alone is not enough. You are not alone on the bridge. Call forth the name to summon the path. It travels with you, and through it you travel, and yet it does leave you behind. Who is with you? Well, that's a pretty easy question, since it's time. Time travels with you all your life. Time is with you, and you travel through it, and all the while it moves away. Time goes on with and without you, though duty may make it wait. The bridge is not stable, and the end changes place. Call forth the name to summon the path. Choose the most difficult step on the bridge. Well, difficult one is actually pretty easy to answer. Because when you decide something, that is the most difficult step, isn't it? In life, I mean. So if you decide something, what step is that? It's not the first one, it's not the last one, it's the current one. The choices you make, those matter. And that is the current step. The current step may be your first and may also become your last. The other two are abstract. This one is yours to choose and shape, though duty may force the choosing. You have summoned the path and may join in the guarding. Duty awaits you. Whoop! And the bridge turns over.
At your order.
Now, before we continue, I'm going to heal up Draconia to the max. Oops, didn't want to do that.
What is it now?
Well then, it is time to use the Shield of Baldur, I think. So if I step forward and something appears that I know what might... Yes! These are the gauths I spoke of a few videos back. I'm going to equip this sword. Gives me -10. I'm going to equip this sword as well. And now they can do whatever they like. Because that will be refracted back to them.
You wouldn't hurt us.
And we can start hitting them, actually. Alright. Now, before we get swarmed by shadows... Are these normal shadows, by the way? The one shadow fiend in there, of course. You know what? That is something I never understood about the game. They make the shadow and shadow fiends and wraith look exactly the same. But you can't distinguish them. Right? So you never know actually what's going on.
How something is wrong here.
Unless they, like, just pop up and you have a single one to deal with. So I'm going to deal with the Shadow Fiend next, because I don't want to get stunned again.
Something is wrong here.
And also Shadow Fiends can only be attacked by
Something is wrong
magic
here.
weapons as well.
Something I will do what I
I think same as Shadows,
wrong
basically,
here.
but Shadow Fiends are of course a lot more powerful.
You need
So you should
more.
definitely watch out for that.
Just
Oh, no, 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 you will not attack the man of the holy light.
Yes. Oh, good.
Oh, you may as well do it. Oh, it's a Shadow Fiend again. Oh, lovely. That was a normal Shadow again.
You started. Let's
There we go.
It is good to adventure in such a place.
Now this should be
Knowing that evil is so
done for now.
It shall be done with skill
Oh,
and
let's
care.
loot this one. There's a Warhammer inside there. I believe it's actually electrical, as far as I remember. Yes, +1 electrical damage. Strength? Yes, actually not as much. It's like 2 scores down. That's absolutely fine. Now we do want to rest here though. I want to make sure that we gain full spells back. Should be okay.
Don't yell. At once, your worship.
Now we're gonna let Jan scout ahead a little bit. And then we move up the group.
Yawn, yawn. I'll do it for a turnip.
Right. There should be no more traps as far as I remember until the end of this path. Because behind here is a temple. Hello! That's also what I say to all the people that come down to a forgotten temple through the sewers, gain the key by talking to a very random person, and then travel down here. Hello is probably the best greeting you can say. Hello yourself. Nice. Yes, indeed, that's actually the perfect answer. That's it. I'm a stranger in your time-lost buried city, and all you can say is hello. Well, she read my mind. Anyway, hello yourself. Can I ask you who you are? I don't mean to pry. Well, that's a pretty bad mood, isn't it? Right? Then tell me who you are. What is this place? Wow. We seem to annoy him a bit. He's a guardian of the temple, alright. But you must be serving some greater plan. Who is the temple dedicated to? Wow. Okay. Then why do you stay? Oh, that sounds nice. Then I will try to release you somehow. Is there nothing that can be done? Have you petitioned your lord? Alright. Pretty grim. Now, can we talk to this child, perhaps?
You're a stranger.
Hmm. What are you talking about, child? What can I not fight? What do you speak of? Hmm. How about you up here? Any more info?
Who are you?
What is there to around here, little one? Oh, well, they're not too talkative, are they? Well, I suppose we can go into the temple, right? But first, I want to check the journal quickly.
Tell me all.
Okay. Well, you might think like, well, how can you get rid of this demon? Hate, suffering, I feed on those. They harm me not. I feed. So he feeds off hate, suffering, harm, whatnot. So what's the opposite of harm? That can actually deal damage to him. Well, inflicting wounds to someone is actually harming him. So what's the opposite of it? Well, it's healing, of course. That was simple, wasn't it? Actually, it took me a long time to figure that one out. So, basically, you just need to cast a healing spell on him. Are you serious? There we go. And that kills him.
In the temple of I. Speak of yourself. You are almost beyond the sight of I.
Draconia walks here, and I've disposed of your little guardian. If this is your temple, then you have no legion. Your followers do not follow you. Well, if it was written down, of course, that's pretty important, doesn't it? Until what? They die and are reborn to guard against nothing? No one comes. It seems so.
I weep for my children. Their hate sustains this place. Though they would intend otherwise. Had they not thought of me at all, I would have perished, and soon after so would they.
Basically, this is a forgotten god that has been worshipped down here, but the followers just have barely forgotten him, so we need to somehow strengthen him to make them believe. Is there anything I can do to help you? It is needed. The device he speaks of, the second part of the special device that Sasar spoke of last time. It is needed first. Perhaps we could help each other out.
Yes, I see in your mind the way to release this place. You seek the great device for another.
Yes.
So you owe them no allegiance, and they intend to kill you.
Well, that probably is the idea once I get the device. The behold would just kill me. Well, that's not the dialogue that's written here. Oh, there we go.
You will take the great device, the piece that I possess, and ye shall combine it with the piece the creature already has.
Indeed.
The assembled rod would surely destroy the beast. You must use the item upon the beast, and then return it to me. Use it but once, or you will perish under its power.
Very well, I shall remember that.
That you carry the peace that I give you, that you might deplete it, that you go to restore its components so that it may be disposed of as a whole, not in part.
Don't grumble. Come on.
I intend to destroy it when you return, but more, they must know I intend to end their service.
Alright.
This simple act of bringing together the two parts of the rod will instill a
Someone must have really hurt his throat to talk these lines.
they are in my
Because that voice actor looks like from the grave. Or his voice does, rather. Or he's just perfect at making these voices, I don't know. Have you not the power to do any of this? Why do you need me? Alright. I will help you. Give me the device. Maybe. Oh no, please, no. No, 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 no. Jan Meets the God, Part 1. Yes, probably. Oh now, you've drawn a mustache on him, isn't that nice? Oh yes, he is bad, trust me. Now, gonna walk up that ramp,
Reminds me of that time
and here,
way back.
in this flame, is the device we are looking for. Now we're gonna take... actually, no, what? Wait, did we just... oh, we gained it! Okay, I'm going to say that last statement was incorrect. Unfortunately, I am sorry. The device already is in our possession. Very well. Should have known it by looking at the chat. Because the chat said, you gained an item! Everyone just thinks, we didn't gain an item, bull. Oh, please, not now, Animan. Down in the sewers in a temple long lost, he talks about these things. It's a perfect place to reflect on these, isn't it? Very well, go ahead and ask. Yes. True. Well... he was my brother in that. I am a child of a god, Baal, and so was he, if that's what you mean. Yeah. I've always tried to do the right thing, regardless of any influence by my blood. Yes, I suppose that is kind of true. However, I strive to do good things. So, we're gonna save here, and when we come back, folks, we're gonna take this piece of the rod back to the second piece of the rod to make the rod complete. That doesn't sound pleasurable, doesn't it? Well, we shall see. So, I'll see you all next time.